today we're going to be going over the Mobile Solutions SFS Essentials Access Package. It is a trim package, adjustable kit to making door panels and beauty panels, and basically anything you want. Makes it a little bit easier. So today we're going to be doing that unboxing. So it comes in a decent packaging, you know, standard cardboard box, standard issue. Comes in, everything's wrapped nice and neat, everything's kept together, all the bolts are separated, the washers are separated, everything's kept nice and neat. So we're going to dive in a little bit, and then we're going to start unwrapping these things and describing them, what they are and what they're for, as we go. Okay, so here we have the hardware tray that comes in the Essentials Access package. So it's a nice 3-layer acrylic laser cut. It's nice, everything's protected. It's got paper on it, keep it from scratching in transit. You got your bottom layer, your mid layer for your depth, and then you got your top layer, which it's backwards because the edge side is protected. And then it comes with the bolts required, the bolts and the spacers required to assemble it. Gives it a little bit more depth, lets all the washers sit in a little deeper, lets the bolts sit in a little bit deeper. Next, we have the hardware kit. The hardware kit comes with 8 knobs with built-in bolts for tightening, or nuts rather. And then it comes with 8 washers, and then 8 screws. So nice and big, easy to hold on to. So now the package tray, the hardware tray, has a slot for all of the screws, all of the washers, and all of the knobs. At first it's going to be a bit of a tight fit, but they all fit regardless. Okay, now we have our base rails. These are our short rails. Some of them are access rails, and then some of them are straight rails. Take them out so you can see a couple of them. As you can see, the kit comes with quite a few rails. These are your short straight rails. These are your access rails. Have slots for your bolts to fit in so they can sink down nice and tight. That way whenever you're using it with your router, it doesn't skip a step. And then a couple more straight rails, a couple more access rails, top rail or bottom rail for your nuts to go through. It's chamfered for them to sit flush so it sits flat on your work surface. There's a couple of those, varying lengths, and then a little more aggressive radius. And these are the short to mid-range rails. So in our next package, it comes with our radius corners, our chamfer corners, and our chamfer accent shapes. So they come in different sizes. So we have a 1.5 inch, 3 inch, and a 3 inch in the radius and the chamfer. So the 1.5 inch chamfer has a nice sharp corner. Keeps it nice and tight. Chamfered on the bottom so you can hide your bolts, keep it flush. Comes with 2 of those. And then we have the 3 inch. Also comes with 2. As you can see, the 3 inch is a little less aggressive than the 1.5 for your long sweeping panels. Again, it comes with 2 of those. Chamfered on the bottom. And then you have your chamfered corners. Makes for fun, interesting corners. Different shapes, sizes, what have you. Comes with 2 of those. And then you have your 3-inch. Much larger corners. Good for doing tire wells and whatnot. And then you have your accent pieces. The accent pieces comes with 4 of them, and they're all the exact same size. But it gives you the option to put a nice little chamfer inside your panel. Little accents here and there. Lots of options. But as I said, there's 4 of those. Okay, now on to our last package. You have your long rails. 24-inch rails. Some are straight. And then others have a nice access to them. Open. So you've got 4 24-inch rails. All of them have the grooves in them. That way it makes clamping them together a lot easier so they don't travel whenever you're digging into your router. And then slide arc, the good access, making long door panels, beauty panels, what have you. There's 2 of those. Alright. So now we have a few more. Bit more harsh of an access, solid holes, and then your channels for easier access. For doing, again, door panels, trunk inserts, what have you, picture frames, cabinets, whatever you want. Now we're going to put together a simple shape, something simple, little beauty panel cover or spear box window, what have you, just to show, you know, quick shapes that you can put together. Nice little setup, something clean, and make your installation a little more professional. Screws go through the bottom of the rails. They're flush, that way they can sit nice and flush against your whatever it is you're working with, MDF, hardwood, whatnot. You can slide your axes over. Take you some washers. And then take your knobs and tighten them down. And then drop them on the floor. But hey, who's counting? Nice and big so they're easy to find. Now you just take your screws, go through the other side, get your panel where you want it all nice and lined up. Now if you wanted, you could stop here and have a nice arc over the top with some convex edges and give you a cool little sunk-in look. Now, if you want to add a little bit more accents, you can take the chamfer accent and put it pretty much anywhere in your template. Say if you put it on the bottom and give you a nice little flare in for your chamfer, give it a nice little extra touch. You can do one on each side. The kit comes with 4, so you could have one on every side, or you could just have 1, 2, or you know 3 or 4. The kit is very, very convenient and tons of possibilities. The chamfer accents have a nice groove in them, so you can actually move it accordingly.
Alright, so in this next clip we've got a video of us basically building a battery tray for the guy on the right's Fuckus. It's a competitive SPL car, and we're basically just redoing a lot of it. So we're going to be cutting out most of the hatch floor to make space for 4 batteries to be below the level of the floor, and we're just building it out of 1x1 angle iron. You can see that's what we're doing. We're cutting that up right now, and we're not done with it yet, so hopefully we'll be done with it soon. We just need to get some sheet metal, so expect to see this project completed, or at least the battery box completed, in the next episode of the Man Cave. Y'all fucking made it. I barely beat y'all here.
But you have finished the 2017 Nitto King of the Hammers, powered by Optima batteries. You did it, man, unofficially in